Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias and welcome back to StoneBlock. In the last episode, we got started out in here punching rocks, making some stone crafting tables and all sorts of stuff, getting a bunch of trees, and we are about ready to start collecting string, which will allow us to get actual stuff. So I was looking through the quest book and just seeing what everything was, and yeah, it's pretty standard stuff. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. So we have string. Now it's just to get a mob farm. We'll do that later. We can do tinker stuff, or we can continue down the line. So sieve, however you say it. I never know. I think it's a sieve. So let's put another oak sapling there for a good measure, and let's go ahead and make a sieve. Sieve, I don't know. So where is it? It's right here. We need oak planks and a slab. Pretty straightforward. We'll do that. And then we need one more set of planks. And that should be everything. Perfect. So that should be a quest. And it is. And in order to get, let's take a look at iron, for example. So iron ore, laser drill, we can get iron ore through that. Orchid, scrap box, combiner, induction smelter. So there's not really any way to get iron ore. But maybe there is. Let's take a look at the quest book. Maybe it'll tell us. Different resources are obtained through, yeah, okay. So, silk mesh, CJI for what all it will give you. So, for example, iron. In order to get iron, we're going to need to get iron chunks, I do believe. Iron ore chunks, and we get these from the iron ore pieces, which we can get from sifting sand through, looks like string, flint, iron, or diamond meshes, or gravel through string, flint, iron, or diamond meshes. Now everything gives us a little bit different things. So as you can see, string mesh with the gravel doesn't give you any diamonds or emeralds. You have to have iron mesh or higher for that. So it's kind of one of those things that you get more stuff from better meshes, but like we don't get flint from anything higher than flint. So it's interesting. We're gonna have to have multiple of these, and let's go ahead and put this in the corner right now. Actually, let's make another one, because they will connect. They should. So we just need a little bit more wood. And we can start processing ores. Or rather, gathering ores. Now, eventually we'll have a room for this. But for now, not a big deal. So we just need to get some string meshes. We're going to get 2 of those. And put those here. So cool. That was also a quest, so let's go ahead and claim that. And then it wants us to make a flint. So in order to get flint, we're going to need gravel. So let's grab a bunch of cobblestone. And we're just going to do this. And we have some gravel now. Now, why I put these guys together is we can actually sift through both of them. And this will speed up our processing by double. So it's just one of those things. I believe you can go up to a 5x5. I could be wrong on that, but I believe 5x5 is the biggest you can do. So let's go ahead and make another chest. And put that over here. And this will be for any sifted stuff. Cool. So let's just chop down trees. And start throwing some stuff in here just to get it out of our inventory. So let's take a look at the questing book. So we need flint, stiffen mesh. This stuff, can we look at the recipe? No, that's a shame. So if we look at meshes, the flint requires 4. All of them require 4 of whatever item plus 5 string. So we will get to more of those later. Once we can sift and all that kind of stuff, and I'll do a lot of that off camera. You guys don't want to see me sit here and just put stuff through this, unless we need to get a little bit of stuff. But let's go ahead and make the tinker stuff first. So we need to make the stencil table, tool station, part builder, blank pattern, pattern chest, and part chest. Now some of those are new. So let's start with the pattern. Let's start with the blank pattern. Pattern chest, stencil. There's a lot of stuff. So the pattern chest is just a new texture. That's cool. So we're gonna need some blank patterns, and this is gonna require just wood. So let's grab all this wood that I had just put in there. Let's take like that much. Can we do? Hey, we can make sticks very quickly. So let's make like 1, 2, 3 recipes of that. And then we're going to just make a stencil table. So, alright, there we go. It detected it finally. Let's see, we need a tool station, which I believe is a workbench. I wondered if I could do that. I guess we can't. Workbench like so. Let's see, we're going to need a part builder, which is a log and a blank pattern. We're going to need this pattern chest, so let's just do it that way. And then there is another thing we're going to need that is a part chest, which is new to me. And that's pretty easy. We just need a chest. And there we go. So this holds parts, the pattern chest holds patterns. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's go ahead and put these down. So stencil table, tool station, part builder, and we'll put the 2 chests here. Now, does that connect everything up? No. I believe we also need a workbench. Not a workbench, a crafting station. And put that. Let's put that on the edge. And eventually we'll move this stuff. Like I said, I will kind of increase storage or increase our area later. But that all connects. Perfect. So now we can make Tinker Construct stuff. Let's go ahead and put the blank patterns in the stencil table. And we'll look at that stuff later. A lot of good tools there and whatnot, so claim that. And next it wants us to make a smeltery. We're not going to do that yet because smelteries require clay and we can't do that actually. So seared bricks requires grout, which requires clay. So we can't do that quite yet. In order to do that, we need to actually have water. So let's start working on that. And hey, there's a quest for that. So the oak crucible. Place organic items in it, leave saplings or food, and wait for it to turn into water. So let's get the crucible. And the oak crucible is pretty easy to make. We just need a slab. So it's something like this, and there is the oak crucible. That should be a quest. Perfect. And to get this, we'll need to get a bucket. Let's go ahead, put that there. Let's grab some saplings. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 saplings. And we'll get a bunch of water. So at this point, we need to get iron. So let's just do one of these. And I'm going to make another hammer just in case. I have a feeling this one's going to wear out. So we're just going to do this. And the nice thing about this is I don't really have to worry about falling into the void and losing all my items or anything like that, which is really nice. It's a peace of mind thing. So our hammer broke, as I kind of expected. And we'll get the rest of this gravel. Perfect. So we just sift gravel for a little bit, and we should get some iron. So we need 12 pieces of it. And that will be enough to get what we need, which is a bucket. And by the time we're done with this, we should have the water in the actual crucible. Now, in order to make lava, we're going to need more stuff. We're going to need clay. But before we get to that, we're going to need some barrels and that kind of stuff. And before we kind of want to make the clay, I want to make a infinite source of water. And cool, there's the iron we need. So I will put that away. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Put that in there. And we can just get rid of all that. Perfect. So while we're waiting for things, let's go ahead. 3 iron chunks turn into 3 pieces of iron. And we have a lot of loot chests. We'll open all of them at the end of the episode, because that sounds like fun. So in order to get lava, we need, awakened draconium blocks make, wow. Plutonium would be nice, but yellorium is also good. I'm glad that one's in there, and I'm glad it actually tells you the speeds. Yellorium. So yellorium we can get from sifting, of course. I believe you get the dust, which is, yeah, yellorium dust, and it is sand that is either iron or diamond. It's a relatively low chance, but oh well. Alright, so at the beginning we're just going to use torches, and then we might switch to fire at some point. What is a mega torch? I don't actually know that one. Mega torch. Oh, it's a, okay, it's a magnum torch is what they used to be called. So, cool, interesting. We'll get to the crucible later, and then that will give us lava, and we can make cobblestone generators and all sorts of stuff. But how difficult is the floral fertilizer? Is that something we can get to soon? No, we need to have flowers. Okay, fair enough. Alright, there is that done. We can make a bucket. And with a bucket, we can grab this water. And then I want to make some more water so that we can have an infinite source. And for right now, let's just do this, and we'll put the water there. So we have water, and claim that, and this will allow us to make clay. So we need to fill a we either need to click on a oak crucible filled with water or a wooden barrel filled with water with a piece of dust. So let's go ahead and get a wooden barrel. And something we could do if we wanted to is we could actually make we could do the thing that does the thing. We can make dirt through this barrel, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. Let's just put that there. And we're going to need some dust, so let's grab, actually, we're going to want more than that. So let's get like 8 pieces of dust. And we just hammer that down. And this will turn into dirt, which we'll hammer down again. And then I think it might actually hit that one. Yeah, it did. We don't want that. And then sand goes into dust. Now dust is how you get redstone, I do believe. But we need an iron stiffened mesh for that. It's also how you get the Certus quartz and a lot of stuff actually. Why is there a 5 out of 4? That was weird. But yeah, we can make clay, and that's about it. So this is almost done. Let's actually move this guy to be right here, so it's a little bit easier for us to make just a bunch of clay. Now eventually we'll have EMC, and when we get to that point, we're not gonna have to worry about like making anything really. There'll be some things that we'll have to like automate the production of, but for the most part, things like clay has EMC values, and they're relatively low, so we can just make as much of that as we want. So, cool. We have 9 clay. Let's go ahead and look at the quest. We needed 3 to claim the reward, and now we should be able to make the crucible. So, this crucible requires porcelain clay, which requires bone meal. I forgot about that part. Ooh, hey, lucky egg drops. You can actually see what all will drop. None of that is that good. Alright, okay, good to know. So we can get bone meal from sifting dust. And it's a relatively high chance, I do believe, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and do something like this. And let's just do the last 4. It's fine. Alright, so there is 22 gravel. And we'll just do, nope, not that. Alright. Now, we have 24 dirt. You know what, let's just go with it. I can always make more dirt. Dirt is easy at this point to mass produce. And sand. Come on, we need to get to dust so that we can make the crucible, and with the crucible we can make lava. And then once we have lava, whoops, didn't mean to put dust down, I meant to put the sand. There is a thing literally right here. And there we go. Okay, so let's just grab, we need 7 bone meal. I don't think we're gonna get it, to be honest. We have 2. Unfortunately, dust doesn't give us much, and the chances of bone meal is 10%. Everything else is lower. So we're not gonna get much from sifting dust with a string mesh, but we can get more from things like flint meshes later. So yeah. We can make a flint mesh, and I believe you can, yeah, shift click and you get rid of the mesh. So let's make a flint mesh. That'll be slightly better, and then later we'll make iron mesh and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. Hey, that's also a quest. So claim that reward, and then iron mesh is the next one in line, and then diamond. We don't have enough of either of those to even bother, so we're not going to. I guess let's get more stuff. Okay, I was trying to put that there. Okay. Let's just do 2 of these. And yeah, that's 18. For all I know, one of the loot chests, loot boxes, whatever, is going to give us something that we need for this. But I don't really care. We're going to do it this way. It's going to be quicker, I think, and... well, it's not going to be quicker, but it's going to be something that we need to do anyways, so let's just hope. Let's hope there's enough. So the dust, it's 10% with string. With flint, it's 15, so it's a little bit better. But since both of these meshes aren't the same, it doesn't connect. So if we want to have a bunch of these, which I don't know how we're going to do ore resources or like getting ore, if we're going to use the automatic ones or what, we'll probably have a combination of stuff for the time being. Just kind of nice big field of like probably iron meshes, but that'll be something we'll worry about later once we have the supplies. But there is the 7th and 8th bone meals. We got some gold, silver, nickel. I just need 7 right now, because the crucible requires 7 porcelain clay. So just do this. I guess we'll turn that one back. And don't want to cook the porcelain clay. We want to craft it into a crucible. And then do that. So we'll do this quest, and then I think we'll end the episode off. I will take my time. What we'll do, so with the crucible, that is a quest. We're going to put that right there. Put a torch underneath it. And then fill it with cobblestone. So 4 pieces of cobblestone will give you a bucket of lava. And we'll need another bucket in order to get a cobblestone generator. So these guys, oh, that's not the right tier. So we'll need a piece of glass, some cobblestone, bucket of lava, and bucket of water. Can we... I hope we can do it that way. That way I don't have to make another bucket. Let's try to get the cobblestone generator. And while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get one other thing. So we take a chest, surround it with wood like so, and we get a basic drawer. And that is another quest in the storage section. There we go. So we'll get that loot bag, and then it wants us to make compacting drawers and all that kind of stuff. We'll worry about that later. We can go ahead and claim this reward. And once we have a single bucket of lava, we'll have what we need. So gravel, dirt, sand, and sand gets turned into glass. So once we have lava, we can hopefully make a generator. I might go ahead and expand this area just a little bit, but I can put all the cobblestone in there, and then we'll put the generator underneath, and it will fill that up. So then I can sift to my heart's content and get everything we want. So let's go ahead and start opening this. We have 10 loot chests. So yellowite ore. We got 12 of that. That's not bad. Mystical fertilizer. Half a stack of that. That's nice. More resin upgrade kits. Some draconium infused obsidian. That's really nice. This is witherproof, so that's really nice. Alright, we just got a 64K storage disk. Yes, please, that is nice. So yeah, we're gonna go with refined storage, because with that, that'll be most of the storage we'll need for a while. So pretty much as soon as we can get into that, we might want to. So making obsidian and all that kind of stuff, we'll worry about that later. So what else do we get? More of the lenses. Those do not stack, unfortunately. Growth crystal tier. Wow. That is really good. That is going to make our farms incredibly fast right off the bat. So that's a nice reward. We're getting some really good rewards. Ooh. What decorations do we want? bow tie, goggles. I don't like the ribbons. I do like the goggles. We're going to just go with this. So, not bad. And we don't really need the bow tie, but, oh well. So, let's see. More mystical fertilizer. And bungee sticks. That's kind of nice. Let's take the mystical fertilizer. We'll put it in here. Same with the growth crystal. Cool. So do we have lava? Almost. Halfway there. So what all does it want us to do at this point? Well, we need to do power generation. Oh, hey, we can actually start doing power generation. Which I don't know what is going to be the best way to do that right now. Is the solar array even going to work? Is there a ceiling? I don't know. That is confusing to me. So solar panels, yeah, do solar panels actually work in here? I guess we'll find out later. But reactor stuff, cool. All of these extra utilities too, generators. We'll probably go with furnace generators for right now. Probably upgrade to culinary generators later or something else. I don't know. Mystical agriculture, we need iron mesh for that. Black hole tank, that's a lot of fluids. Quantum tanks, also a lot of fluids. But yeah, we're going to want to get the controller from the refined storage. And how bad is that to make? Let's see. It is, where is it? Oh, right here. Okay, so that requires silicon of one of 3 types, and advanced processors. So why is it telling us to do, hold on, it almost seems backwards. Disk drive, the processors requires the controller before you can do anything. So let's take a look at how bad this is. So quartz enriched iron, we're gonna need quartz, and that comes from soul sand typically. Yeah, so sifting soul sand. So we have a couple options with that, but all in all, it's not gonna be fun. So quartz is typically the sticking point. Silicon from Ender.io should not be, oh, it's not available. Okay. Applied Energistics. Let's see. Fine storage, that's more quartz. Or the Applied Energistics version is what? Quartz of some sort. Crushed. Including Certus quartz. So that is a possibility. Material stonework factory. Okay. Crushing with mechanism. I didn't realize mechanism was in this mod pack. That works. And yeah, Ender.io is a lot different in this version because it requires micro infinity, and it's weird. But anyway, so most of that stuff is fine. Smelting raw processor, we'll need processor binding, which is just slime. Okay, and I believe we can get rice slime balls is one way, but I think we can get slime from sifting. No. Okay. Sticky ore. Alright, so we'll figure things out. But do we have lava yet? Oh my gosh, come on. Come on. Let's go ahead and set up the recipe. So, glass, water, we need cobblestone. Let's go ahead and put the stone back. We don't need that right now. And lava's almost done. Unfortunately, it's incredibly slow with the torch. So we'll want to speed that up eventually. We could probably break that. And then the next thing I will do is I will go ahead and put lava there and move that down. So what are we going to do next time? I think next episode we should start focusing on starting to get power. I think that is going to be the key. So I'll expand one of these directions, make sure there's no darkness and all that kind of fun stuff. And I'm going to make it like, I'm going to make it kind of even. So 2, 3, something like this is going to be how we'll set up the rooms and whatnot. We'll probably go 5 tall. This one's going to be a little bit extra tall. But we'll just start setting up different things, and we should have our lava by now. So we have lava, and there's a cobblestone generator. Perfect. So that is another quest completed. Right there. And we'll be able to upgrade this later, but for right now, I don't really care. I just want to add more lava. And this should automatically, yeah, it's automatically giving us a cobblestone every so often. The cobblestone generator does tell you it's 1 cobblestone every 20 ticks, and then you can upgrade it to tier 5. Oh no, it's 1 every 40. And you can upgrade it to tier 5, which makes 1 cobblestone every tick. So, a lot faster. Let's open our last loot chest, and then... Ooh. Oh, no. IC2 is in this as well. Ew. I don't like IC2. But that's going to help us a little bit with that. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Next time, I'm going to expand a little bit of an area, and I think we're going to start looking at getting some power and machines up and running. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!